Okay, y'all, number one, up to my game. They're back there. Tools. Good tools. Craftsman. Right? Craftswoman. Craftsperson. However you want to say it. I don't really care. Two things. I'm going to joke a little bit, but I'm about to get serious. And here's the about to get serious. Okay. Everybody's saying follow the science, right? Trust the science. Science is this. If you're going to do an experiment, which a certain procedure is still, I don't care who argues against this, it's still labeled experimental. Now, if you're going to do an experiment, you must have two things. One, the group that's being experimented on. Two, the control group. Don't get mad at the control group if they don't want to be experimented on. Don't get mad at the group that is okay with being experimented on. Because until it is not labeled experimental by scientific theory, principle, whatever it is, because I'm a dumbass redneck that doesn't necessarily know all the right words, okay? Until it's labeled, until it's not labeled experimental, don't be getting mad at either side, man. There's no sense in it. Do I think companies have a right, or governments for that matter, have a right to tell people that you have to have this, or you can't do this, X, Y, Z, and all this other stuff, or you got to go find another job? No, that's not right. That's not okay. That totally and completely nullifies a certain side that says, my body, my choice. You cannot argue my body, my choice, and then turn around and say you have to have a certain procedure. No, doesn't work like that. If you're down with my body, my choice, then you cannot get upset that someone else doesn't get a certain medical procedure. And again, I'm not getting it. If I have to have it in order to do my job, I will have to seriously consider that, or consider finding another job. Which personally, I make pretty damn good money doing what I'm doing, especially for what I'm doing. I drive around in circles all day long, big ones, big circles, but I still drive around in circles, and I get paid pretty daggone good for it. It's not the greatest money in the world, but you know what? It certainly ain't crap. It's good money. If I have to, I may consider it. I still have a problem with it, simply because it's labeled experimental by a certain, let's say, Charlie, Delta, Charlie, okay? Or by the, let's say, Foxtrot, Delta, Alpha, all right? One of those two, can't remember which right now, really can't. One of those two continues to keep it labeled experimental. And if you're performing an experiment, I'm going to go back to what I originally said. If you're performing an experiment, then you must, by scientific method, have a control group. If somebody doesn't want to be in the control group, cool. If somebody wants to be in the control group, cool. But to sit there and get angry at somebody, no matter which side it is, to get angry at them because they do or do not want to be part of that experiment, that's not okay. We came together as a group. We need to continue that. Learn from each other, no matter what your field of expertise is. My field of expertise is I don't really have a field of expertise. I know how to turn dirt into food. I know how to turn dirt and seeds into food, and I know I don't have a lot of videos on that right now, but I'm damn good at that. Expert at it? No. I don't care who you are. There's farmers out there that have been doing it for decades, and even they can learn something new. Anyway, My field of expertise really isn't much of a certain, I don't laser focus on something. I'm good. I know how to do electrical work, not electronics, electrical. There's a difference. I know how to do minimal carpentry. It's actually why I bought the tools that are in the back. I'm learning. This jackass just ran a red light. Wow. Anyway. You know, we can all learn from each other. We really can. I mean, let's stop dividing ourselves. That's where I'm at. And yes, this goes for those up north, those down south, those in the middle of the whole continent that we're here, because originally it was one continent. I don't care what anybody says. Now it's the northern continent and the southern continent. At one point in time, it was all damn connected. But anyway, no matter where you're at in the world, stop arguing with each other. Stop being upset at each other. If somebody's got a question, they're questioning. And no, I'm not taking any damn sides in this. It's driving me nuts. Because quite frankly, I can learn from everybody. And I am learning from everybody. Why? Because I want to learn from as many people as possible. What, how, when, all that good stuff. I was a screw up when I was in my late teens, early 20s. And because of that, it cost me a lot of things. So now I'm trying to go back and relearn things. It's difficult. Got to write a lot of shit down because I had a head injury. But anyway, let's just chill the fuck out. Stop being mad at each other. Focus on the task at hand. The task at hand is preparedness. I got a video about that I filmed butt crack of dawn this morning. I'll put that up in a little while. But that's my point. We're here to learn how and from each other about preparedness. Anyway, that's my video. Thanks. Y'all have a blessed day.